Let's look at the video for the forehand flick. In this one I'm mimicking returning a serve because that's where you'll use it very commonly. First thing you'll notice is it's a big step in with the right foot to get to the ball. The Japanese back in the 70s and 80s used to actually step with the right and then reach over and step with the left, but it requires fantastic foot speed, so I'd recommend just stepping in once with the right foot, hit the ball and get back. You'll notice that the playing elbow's held high. I don't have my elbow down low near the table, and the racket's brought just to above table level. So you can see again in the slow motion, step in, bend the knee, a mini top spin over the table. So again, the step in, bat brought right down, and just a little, almost like a small counter hit. You're restricted obviously by the table surface. The racket tilted forward, a big turning of the shoulders to allow you to extend with that right arm, so it's okay to turn the body to help reach the ball. Tilt the racket forwards. This is against a topspin serve, so the racket's tilted a little bit forwards. Against a backspin ball it would be more vertical and the stroke would be a little bit more vertical. And now we'll just go to the very slow motion. So you can see leaning, keep the forward lean, don't go upright, but stay leaning forwards. Turn the body to bring the right shoulder forward. Bat right down near table. A little bit of wrist cock if you like, but just try and make sure that you snap your wrist in the same direction that you're swinging the bat. So don't snap the wrist from left to right, but snap it upwards so that it matches the swinging of the bat, which will help your consistency. To flick down the line, you may need to bend the wrist a little bit more and break it a little bit more, and you'll see an example I think here. And down towards, oh no, that's a cross court. But you'll find that to get down the line you'll need to probably bend the wrist a little bit for these sort of short balls just to get to the ball. And just from the front view perspective, and there's an example of the breaking of the wrist to get down the line. And just again a mini top spin. Ball taken well out to the side. You notice it's not taken in front of the body, but still out to the side of the body. Right shoulder comes forward. Doesn't really probably need to be dipped as much as I'm dipping. Can be level, would probably be better, but this is still okay. It'd probably be better to get down to the ball by bending more from my waist rather than dipping my right shoulder. That's something that I could do a little bit better. And just a very small forearm motion and wrist snap, keeping it smooth. It should be, although a short stroke, still a smooth stroke, not a jerky stroke. And again down, and just a little bit of forearm, little bit of wrist snap, and results in a ball that goes quite reasonably quickly with just a little bit of top spin. You're going to be a little bit limited in how much racket speed you can generate just because you haven't got room for a big swing. So don't expect to be able to smash the ball really hard, but with good technique and a good racket sharp swing that's smooth but powerful, you can still generate quite an amount of speed. But don't forget to focus on the placement of the ball, especially when you're this close in. Don't hit to where the opponent can actually get a strong shot. Make sure that he's got to move or get into his playing elbow. And just looking at this in slow motion now, you can see just how compact that swing is. And stepping back, one other thing to do is don't try to push off that right foot and come out of the stroke until you've actually played the ball, because it's very easy to pull out of the stroke and affect your racket angle and affect your consistency. So again, I'm stepping in, elbows high, wrist cocked a little bit of snap and a little bit of forearm, and now starting that movement backwards. So hit the ball, then move back. Don't try and push backwards before you've actually hit the ball.